This is a new little project that I'm just starting. I bought a box, just an old wooden packing crate on Trade Me on an auction last night. Just going to head out now and pick it up, and hopefully if this project goes well you'll get to see the finished product. I'm hoping to turn it into something that I can sell off and maybe make just a few dollars. A little bit of an upgrade on this old wooden box that I can turn into something a bit better. Cool. Okay, so we picked up this box out in the countryside a little bit. Made a 10-minute drive back to town. I just stopped outside a hardware store. Gonna pull this thing out of the car and just have a little look and see if it's worth going in to get the bits and pieces we're going to need to make it into a cool project. So here she is in the car. I'll just drag it out and we'll have a look. So I'm just looking over it, and it's in a pretty good condition really for what it is. It's an old box, wooden box. Got some old stamped writing down the sides of it here. Makes it look pretty cool. This side has got a crack around it through here, but I think that's nothing I can't fix up with putting some braces down the inside corners, perhaps. Try and brace it up. The lid. Lid's in good shape. Bit of a gap through there, but not too worried about that. So we might shoot inside, get some timber for some legs, some hinges for the lid, and get into it. Alright, so I've got the supplies that I need, some bits of timber, also got some coping saw blades, that's for another job, bit of chain, hinges, throw them in the car, head home, set up a tripod, and yeah, see if I can't start making a decent video, and even show you guys what happens, how it comes out. Alright, so I just got home. It's time to open the boot of the car, unload this stuff, see what we got, and I'll show you my plan, what I'm going to do with it. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking of doing. Put the chain aside for a minute. Got this box. It's a little bit low for a coffee table height at the moment. I'm going to use a piece of this 42 by 42 pine. Cut some lengths. Simply screw through the box into the legs to make 4 legs. Bring it up to the right height for a coffee table. 2 little butt hinges, routed them in, wherever they go, in there, so that our lid opens and closes. Pieces of chain, cut them to the right length, just use them as support so that when it's open it doesn't fall all the way back, hangs on an angle, screwed in inside the lid and inside the frame. These couple of lengths of this 18 by 18 right around the perimeter inside the box, all 4 corners, along the base in all directions, just to strengthen the box up, make it a bit more sturdy. That's the plan. Then we'll give it a bit of a clean up on the top. I don't think I want to sand it, I'll just blow it down with an air gun, get all the dirt, dust, rubbish out of it, and give it a couple of coats of clear polyurethane, and she should be should be done really. Paint the little legs that go underneath. I'm going to paint them matte black and set them back in probably maybe about 100mm, maybe a little bit less from either all four corners. Matte black just so that it's a little bit hidden, make the box look a little bit like it's just floating off the ground rather than sitting on some legs that really do stand out underneath it. That's the plan. I'll get on with it, make some little videos along the way, and see how it turns out. Alright, so I've just finished the first stage. You can see all the bits of wood tumbling around. Basically I've got these 18 by 18 cleats. They run all the way around the base of the box. Piece for each corner, just to strengthen it, and it'll help hold this crap back together on the top, make it a box again. 4 little legs, they're 65mm. Remeasured the coffee table and figured out the proper height that it should be is 430, not 480. So I dropped these down a little bit. So next step, I'm just going to get a router out, chamfer off all these edges a little bit, take the sharp edges off, just so that if it moves on carpet, we don't get breakout on the wood, no one hurts their toe if they kick it. And the same thing on the inside, I'll run a chamfer down the inside, bevel on these, put a bevel on these, and pre-drill all the holes ready to screw them together, screw the box together, make it solid. Cool. Pre-drilled the holes, countersunk the holes ready for the screws, given the little legs, they're chamfering around the edges. First couple of coats of matte black paint on there is looking alright. Make them disappear under the table and lift it up just to the right height. So yeah, going to call it a night, pack things away. The batteries on the drill have gone flat, so it's time to call it a night, and we'll get back into it and do some more tomorrow. Okay, so here's another day. I've done a little bit more on this box off camera. Just didn't think it was worth filming to show you something simple. Just pop the lid back off there, out of the way. And I've gone ahead and screwed in all of the little timber cleats around the inside edges and attached the little black legs underneath. I've got the little plastic stoppers under there at the moment, just so I don't damage it on the concrete and moving it in and out of the garage. So I've also given it its first coat of clear polyurethane, just a sealer around the inside completely of the box to seal that, and a first coat on the outside. So all that's left to do now, fit the hinges, fit the chain, give it another 1 or 2 coats of polyurethane over the outside and the top, get it all looking good, and then she'll be ready to put on the auction site and hopefully sell it off. Cool. Okay, so here's the photos of the finished table. Carried it up from downstairs into the lounge, into the house, just to get some nice photos of it to list on the auction site. Pretty successful project overall. I picked it up on a Wednesday, listed it for sale on Friday afternoon, and lunchtime on Sunday I had some people come take a look at it, liked it straight away and paid me full price. So yeah, the table's gone now already. Yeah, quite happy with the project overall. Didn't make a lot of money out of it for the time I put in, but you know, it was a cool little learning experience, and upcycling this old timber box that probably would have got cut up and burnt in a fire if I didn't save it. And you know, it might go on and last a few more years and serve someone well as a coffee table in a storage box. So hope you enjoyed watching this. Maybe it inspired you to try something yourself, I don't know. If you like the video, just subscribe, like, leave me a comment if you want, and I'll put up something else soon. Thanks.